As we saw, our sewers are flooded. These floods can damage buildings and property. Many times, it costs a lot of money to repair damages. Alrighty, so we have a solution to the problem. There's rainwater harvesting. What it is pretty self-explanatory, you can tell from the name. The way it works is interesting and not so easy to conclude from the name. So, here's an inlet filter. It's a filter that's there to catch somewhat large debris to prevent clogs. This is a flush diverter. It's a tube with a floaty ball on the bottom that rises up as water passes by. This is to ensure that there will always be water for a specific task, and the first flood of water would be used for that task, such as washing a roof. That's the storage tank for the water. A transparent part of the tank is used to indicate water level. A treatment system to clean the water, more on the filter there later. A pump, to pump the water. Now, this is the interesting part. The flow meter measures volume of the water passing through, and the backflow preventer prevents the water from flowing back into the treatment system and storage tank. So, where does this water go? Harvested water is categorized into potable and non-potable. Potable water is sufficient for human consumption. Examples include drinking water, water for sinks, and shower water. Non-potable water is not safe for human consumption. Non-potable water includes water for irrigation, for fountains, and for toilets. Well, how does harvested rainwater become potable? Water quality is regularly tested for proper chemical balance, temperature, pH level, and disinfectant residual. And the filter cartridges I promised to mention before. They must remove at least 99% of particles that are 3.0 microns or larger in diameter. Excess water can also erode soil and carry sediment into bodies of water. Here comes the water. The flood deposited sediment into the ecosystem. The sediment ends up increasing the turbidity of the water. This makes it difficult for animals to see while also blocking the sunlight. Oxygen levels drop and many organisms die. There is another awesome way to control rainwater, green parking. It's an area full of trees that benefit from channels for rainwater. Cars park in that area. Usually, parking spaces are wide and do not properly manage rainwater. The porous pavement in green parking spaces allows for on-site water filtration and rainwater management, thanks to the rainwater running off into the ground through the pores. Quote unquote, they may completely eliminate runoff from small storm events and have the ability to capture as much as 50 to 80% of runoff from larger events. Here's the source. Green infrastructure such as green parking and rainwater harvesting prevents the erosion which harms aquatic life, flooding, and much more. Thanks for watching. This was the animation part of the Stuyvesant High School Freshman AP Biology Ecology Unit Final Project. The music used in the introduction scene was Winter Bliss by Cicerin from the website newgrounds.com. The McQueen photos from Wikipedia. Thanks again. Goodbye.